Hello, and welcome back to Clever Tricks. Have you ever bought lemons to use over time, only to find that after just a few days they had dried out, lost their juiciness, and ended up being thrown away? If so, you're not alone. I used to have the same problem, but now I've discovered a few simple methods that help keep lemons fresh, juicy, and fragrant for much longer, almost as if they were freshly picked. Imagine having lemons that were stored since last year and are still plump, juicy, and ready to use in your favorite dishes and drinks today. In today's video, I'm going to share some incredibly simple yet surprisingly effective methods for storing lemons and keeping them fresh for a long time. Let's get started. Method 1. Storing lemons with activated charcoal. First, choose fresh lemons with peels that are free from major bruises or damage. Then, thoroughly dry the entire surface of each lemon because any remaining moisture can encourage mold growth, even when using charcoal. Next, arrange the lemons inside an airtight container. Avoid packing them too tightly. Leave a small gap between each lemon to help prevent spoilage from spreading if one of them develops mold. If you are using loose activated charcoal pieces, wrap them in a small cloth pouch or a paper towel first to prevent charcoal dust from getting onto the lemons. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Then place the activated charcoal inside the container. Make sure the charcoal does not come into direct contact with the lemon peels. Once the charcoal is in place, seal the container tightly to minimize humid air entering the container. For even better results, you can line the bottom of the container with a layer of dry paper towel to absorb excess moisture. The container of lemons should be stored in the refrigerator's crisper drawer, where the temperature tends to be more stable. Avoid placing it in the refrigerator door, as that area is often more humid and experiences frequent temperature fluctuations. Activated charcoal gradually absorbs moisture over time, so it should be replaced every 2 to 4 weeks. If you notice that the charcoal has become damp or developed an odor, replace it immediately to maintain its effectiveness. Method 2. Storing with bay leaves. Bay leaves contain natural essential oils with a strong aroma that can help inhibit mild mold and bacteria on the surface of food. When stored together with lemons, bay leaves do not change the structure of the lemons, but they create an environment infused with essential oils that helps slow down mold growth and delays the decline in quality. For this method, whole lemons are usually used. Dry them thoroughly. Then place them into an airtight container or zip bag. And add a few dried bay leaves around them. The important thing is that the lemons must be completely dry on the surface. If they are still damp, the essential oils will not be enough to balance the moisture, which can actually have the opposite effect. In this sealed environment, the bay leaves help absorb light odors while also creating a protective aromatic layer that prevents the lemons from absorbing smells from other foods in the refrigerator. This method works well as a supportive storage trick, helping lemons maintain a more stable freshness, especially when combined with an airtight container and the proper refrigerator temperature. Method 3. Storing lemons with tea and baking soda. First, use a clean, dry, and fairly thick paper towel to make a moisture-absorbing sachet. Place 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a small amount of dry tea leaves onto the paper towel. Fold the paper towel over several times and secure it with a small rubber band. Make sure the contents cannot spill out, while still allowing some airflow so the mixture can absorb moisture effectively. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Before placing the lemons in the container, make sure they are completely dry. Any moisture left on the peel can work against the storage method and encourage mold growth, even when a moisture absorber is present. Next, arrange the lemons inside an airtight container, preferably a glass jar or a plastic container with a tight-fitting lid. Place the moisture-absorbing sachet in a corner or on top of the container, avoiding direct contact with the lemons to prevent any odor transfer or powder residue on the peels. When closing the container, make sure the lid is sealed tightly to minimize humid air from entering. Then store the container in the refrigerator to maintain a stable temperature. During use, try to close the container promptly each time it is opened to reduce moisture exposure. If you plan to store the lemons for an extended period, replace the sachet every 2 to 3 weeks, as the baking soda and tea leaves will gradually absorb moisture and become less effective over time. Method 4. Storing cut lemons. When you have leftover lemon halves after cooking, simply prepare a shallow plate and pour in a very thin layer of water, just a few millimeters deep. The water should be enough to create a moist surface without submerging the lemons. Next, place the lemon halves cut side down so that the exposed flesh is in direct contact with the water. This creates a natural water seal that covers the entire cut surface. This method works because the water acts as a barrier against air, helping to reduce oxidation and moisture loss from the exposed lemon flesh. As a result, the lemons stay juicier for longer than if they were left uncovered in the refrigerator. For the best results, keep the plate in the refrigerator and replace the water every 1 to 2 days to prevent bacterial growth or unwanted odors. When done properly, this method can help keep cut lemons fresh for an additional 2 to 3 days, preventing them from drying out as quickly as they would when stored uncovered. Method 5. Freezing lemons. If you have too many lemons and don't know how to store them, freezing is the best option. Place the lemons in a Ziploc bag. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, you can soak the bag in water to remove the air. Lemons can be stored in the freezer for up to 5 months. When using them, you can peel the lemons directly while they are still frozen or thaw them first. The pulp will be softer, but the flavor will remain the same. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Method 6. Slice lemons and freeze them for use in hot drinks. Then, place the lemon slices in a Ziploc bag, seal it tightly, and put it in the freezer. When preparing, simply add 2 slices of lemon to a cup of warm water. Add 1 teaspoon of honey and stir well. Drinking lemon and honey water helps boost immunity, improve digestion, and brighten skin. It also supports body detoxification and promotes gentle weight loss. Prepare it at a table. Of the 4 methods I've shared, which one do you like the most? Let me know in the comments below. Do you still remember the 3 main storage methods? If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to share them with your friends. A single share from you could help many other people as well. Be sure to subscribe to support my channel and stay updated with more useful tips. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.